I'm Elisa Giancelli, and I'm an educational coach and consultant from Edgware in North London. I run a school called Elisa's Tutorial School, and it's been running since 1996. In my school, I see all sorts of children, and for me, though, their health and happiness is the most important thing, and this is what I tell parents when they come to me for an assessment, that not all children are going to go down the same educational journey. We do deal with quite high caliber children most of the time, children that want to go to haberdashers or North London Collegiate or Merchant Taylors, or children that want to try for the 11 plus in our grammar schools. We have Queen Elizabeth Boys, we have Henrietta Barnett and St Michael's, the girls' grammar school in Finchley, which I taught at myself. There's also Dame Alice Owen, Mill Hill County in my area. In your area, I'm sure the standards and procedure for grammar school entry is exactly the same. Competition is fierce. Your children do need to be at a very good standard. Here at Elisa's Tutorial School, we make sure that children are very well prepared, particularly with the GL testing and the multiple choice comprehensions. We deal with comprehensions in a very constructive way, and we try to teach children how inference is extremely important. Another aspect of our teaching which helps with 11 plus is a development of vocabulary and also a development of general knowledge. I encourage my children to watch programs like Planet Earth. David Attenborough has an amazing vocabulary, and they learn so much from the animals they see, not only about the animals but natural habitat, normal situations and various aspects of the planet, whether it's desert or whether it's jungle or whether it's safari, and they become more well-read, more articulate, and are able to make their stories much more interesting with this type of encouragement and educational process going on at home. I aim to motivate and encourage all children. They don't have to all be very academic. Some children come to me for a general maintenance program. Some children come to me because they've fallen out of the school's system due to personal trauma or not fitting in that school. And some children are homeschooled. Nevertheless, they are all on an educational journey that is valuable to them, and we try support that as much as we can. I've seen all types of children. I've seen dyslexic, dyspraxic and autistic children, and very often I've led their parents towards a diagnosis and to the right place to help them. Some have remained with us because we have a very, very natural family-like approach in my school. And as I said, health and happiness is the most important thing for me. We deal with children from the ages of 3.5 to GCSE. We deal with the 4 plus, the 5 plus, 7 plus, 11 plus, 13 plus, and of course GCSE is the most important area of all, and that takes quite a lot of training. All my YouTubes will deal with these separate areas in the future. I run a website called kidslearnfast.co.uk. On this website you will find my stories. I give a free story on the moon. I've written lots of books that are general knowledge based, and you will find the downloadable activity books on my website for Key Stage 1 and Key Stage 2. So they're on my website. My storybooks are on Amazon, and in that particular series I have the moon, the sun, the stars, the oceans and the ice, and we deal with all related general knowledge and vocabulary in those. Please have a look at my website. My website will also give you a blog, and in that blog I will instruct you as to how to help your children with reading, libraries, museums, There are lots and lots of blogs, also on current affairs and what's happening in the educational world. So keep in touch with me via my website. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, you will find that out on my website, but you'll see my ethos, my principles, the fact that I put a lot of importance on mindfulness, and most of my activity books do have a mindful approach. I'm just having a quick look over here for one. Sorry, I can't find one right now. Oh, yes, it's down here. Here's one of my storybooks, Me, You and the Stars. And here's one of my activity books. And these will be available on my website. They're really, really easy to use, and children get a lot out of the fun fact files that are in there. And all the key stages are followed, and particularly comprehensions, mathematics is in here as well, and we give lots and lots of general knowledge that they will need for their verbal reasoning. So these are what they look like. I encourage reading, and my children are really forced to read Enid Blyton, The Famous Five, because it really helps them so much, and they get to love it. And again, on my website you'll have free sheets that will go with all these books. The Wildflower Girl is another one, Tom's Midnight Garden, Roald Dahl, loads of his books in my school. James and the Giant Peach is my favourite. The Butterfly Lion, another one by Michael Morpurgo, my favourite book of all, and The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, Narnia series. So this is what we do in my school. I'll be bringing you all this to my YouTubes for free. So if you can't come to my school, you will get an understanding of your children's strengths and weaknesses. I will support you. I will support you through story writing, and I will try and show you as much as I can how to help your children develop a very good general knowledge and an excellent vocabulary. I will thank you so much if you can share, like and subscribe, and let's hope to meet again, and that you will find my YouTubes useful. Thank you very much. Good evening, and speak soon. What did you think of that one, Carmen?